Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Shahroz Sabzwari, and welcome to another brand new episode of Watch Talk powered by Sonraj. Okay, guys, so today we have a huge surprise for you all. Me being a watch collector myself and loving this brand that I'm going to talk about today since years and years now, and finally being able to talk to the man behind it, the owner of this brand himself. This is not just any brand, this is a brand that has done, it's like they've always created masterpieces in art and craftsmanship, which is not easy. Each of their piece, whatever they do with the watch, whatever they do with their style is something, it's a piece of art, it's a piece of dedication, and when you have that on your wrist, which is very difficult, not easy, you know that you're wearing a piece of an art. And this man with me, this man is the designer, this man is the owner, this man is the man behind Jacob & Co, Mr. Jacob Arabo himself. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you? I think it's good afternoon for you and midnight here, good morning for us.
Thank you for having me today. Yes, it's good afternoon.
Thank you for granting us this time. Thank you for granting us an interview, because we know you don't grant interviews easily, and we really appreciate that being all the way there in New York and us here in Pakistan. Thank you so much. Really means a lot.
My pleasure, sir.
Okay, I won't take so much of your time, so I'll start asking you what I need to ask you for our fans here in Pakistan of Jacob & Co. is a little bit something down memory lane. I think, let's say 45th Street, New York, 1986.
Well, I started, in reality, I started 1982 is when I first opened my first factory, and that was 45th Street. Then a few years later, 1986 is when I opened my first retail. 1986 on the corner of 47th Street and 6th Avenue, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. And that's where you started making your own jewelry.
Well, yeah, I was manufacturing already my jewelry for other brands and other stores before that, but 1986 is when I started making for my own collection and for my own my own vision that I want to present to people. So when I started displaying...
Which was very important, as I remember you saying somewhere in an interview that how at that time designing was not just on a piece of paper. You had to literally make the design and show it to the owner.
Exactly, but I was just making designs and displaying. I was making random jewelry designs and just displaying a showcase, and people would just walk by, and my neighbors thought I'm crazy because there's a lot of jewelers in that place. And the other jewelers was telling me, why are you doing these things? But nobody wants to buy these. We sell engagement rings and wedding bands every day. That's where the money is. I said, no, not for me. I wasn't interested in that. I said, if I'm going to make an engagement ring, it's going to be one special. It's not going to be 20 in the showcase. So I started making the jewelry and displaying. Other people thought I'm crazy, but then I had very good feedback from people walking in from the music industry, from the sports, and when they saw those jewelry, they jumped on it. That's when my success really started.
That's when you had thousands and thousands of orders.
Well, then I started making for. It's not even thousands because it's all handmade jewelry. So I did whatever I could handle. So basically, I started designing the jewelry for people, and I didn't even have time anymore to do it myself personally. So I had jewelers working for me and making jewelry for some celebrities already, starting from 86. Yes, 1986.
Yes, 1986. So then I think 14 years later, the watch happened?
15 years, yeah. I thought of the watch 14 years, yes. In 2000, I decided that I'm ready to launch my own watch because I was successful enough. I had big clientele. I had, many celebrity clients that I knew that if I'm going to make something special, they would like it. So I designed the 5 time zone, as you know. Maybe you know, you don't.
5 time zones, my God,
colorful
my God.
one, yeah.
Yes. Everyone knows.
Yeah, the 5 time zone with the colors, with the colorful bracelets, the bands, changeable bands. And it was success overnight. I launched it 2001. It took me 1 year to produce the first 100 watches, let's say. It takes time to develop a new item like that. And
And what about the Quinton? When was Quinton?
it was launched in 2001. I started designing in 2000.
Even Quinton.
Huh?
Quinton, the Quinton.
Oh, the Quinton. So after that, yes, after 2001, Quinton, I believe I launched 2005 or 2006. This was my
Yes,
very
Quinton.
first,
Wow,
I think
what,
2005.
31. Quinton 31 day. Oh
It was
my
my
God.
very first super complicated watch at the time, yes.
It's my personal favorite.
Yeah, 31-day power reserve.
31-day power reserve.
Never
What
yeah.
a beast.
I wanted to make something that never been done before. So I did 31-day power reserve plus vertical tourbillon, which also was first ever done. Never been done before.
First vertical tourbillon.
Yeah, vertical tourbillon, yeah. So that was success.
So it was big. Yeah.
That also was very successful.
That was a successful watch. So Jacob, then there was a certain kind of calm. There was a calm, as you say, a calm before the storm, they say. And that after that calm of, I think, 8 to 9 years, then you started making these complications that the world haven't seen. What was that calm all about?
Well, time changed. You know, as I got older, I start thinking more in really what I really would like to do myself. What I enjoy doing the most is to design and create those timepieces that never have been done before in the watch industry. So in 2010 is when I started designing complications that we have right now. And it took me a few years to really, it's just designing is one thing, then you have to develop it. So ever since then, from 2010 till now, I design and manufacture, as you know, most interesting, most of them are first time ever introduced in the world, never been done before in the watch industry.
My favorite, The Godfather.
The Godfather, yeah. Yeah, The Godfather is, I'm surprised that nobody ever thought about making Godfather watch, but...
As you know, Jacob, I don't know if you know that, but here back home in Pakistan, I'm an actor.
Uh-huh.
And my passion is collecting watches, hence my collaboration with Mr. Rami Sattar and Sonraj. And can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you very well, yeah.
Okay, I can't see you. I think we have a little bit of a glitch, but we'll just continue. Okay, so Jacob, back home, I'm an actor. So when Godfather came out, the watch is something, it was so unique. And me being an actor, if you're an actor, there is no way that you cannot love the Godfather series.
Good.
And your watch sang. It had Speak Softly Love.
Yeah, it's a music box, yeah. It's a very complicated movement.
The music box, and a two-piece music box, which was very different, which had never been done before. Am I right?
Yeah, never been done before. It's 2 barrels.
Never been done before.
That's why the clarity is so good. And as they play the music, the whole movement revolves, as you know, and it has 630 components, this watch. It's pretty complicated. It took us a couple of years, like 2.5 years to develop it. And every
2.5 years to develop it, but I think just a minute to think about it. I think you were in a casino.
Casino is another watch that I thought to make because I wanted to make the roulette table exactly as a roulette table as if you're gambling in a casino. So I created this movement where the movement doesn't have to be rewind ever. As many times you're playing the casino, it just rewinds by itself.
It just rewinds itself. And it has astronomia on top of it.
Astronomia on top of that. So it makes it double.
How did you manage that? Because that is something, astronomia itself is a beautiful watch.
Yes. So I connected
And
astronomy.
it's a very, very complicated watch. It has something about, tell me if I'm wrong, it has something about that it goes a whole year with you?
All year. All year is sky. Astronomy sky. So
Okay.
the dial in astronomy sky is actually the revolution is 1 year because it shows you accurately. It's a sidereal calendar. It shows you accurately what stars you have above you every night.
My God, kudos
Mechanically.
to your team. Kudos to your team. Kudos to your team.
Who what?
Your team. I think I want to salute your team.
Yes,
who
thank you. No,
have-
I am blessed to
they've
have
been
a great
part-
team. Yeah, I have an amazing team in Switzerland. I have an amazing team here in New York. Without them, I'm nothing. So,
Because I'm sure when Jacob brings his ideas to them, I just want to see their reactions.
well, they take me normally now. By now, you know, in the beginning, like years ago, was different. It was almost like, no, it's impossible. No, it's impossible. I'm driven by impossible. Actually, I'm inspired by impossible. You know, I like to break
And I
boundaries.
heard somewhere that in a month for like 7 days you're in Switzerland.
Yes, every month I'm there like 6 to 7 days. Yes.
So we've seen you collaborate with huge celebrities, huge stars, people with big names like Cristiano Ronaldo, like so many rappers from the industry. So do you think, is there any chance of you collaborating somewhere here in Pakistan?
It depends, but in the future we'll see. Why not? I mean, I just
Yeah, we would love to hear that. We would love to see something like that happening here because we have this hunger over here for watches, to know good watches, and that's why when you granted us this interview, it was an honor for us so that the viewers who are getting into watches and who know such huge stars wearing Jacob & Co, they should know that what Jacob & Co thinks, like how he talks, how he does everything. So this was amazing. And I was checking the brand's Instagram thing, and you guys just I think just launched a piece. It has 400 diamond pieces on the dial and 444 diamond pieces on the bezel.
okay.
Am I right?
Yes.
But the best part about it is what I really enjoyed, which was very different. It has a satin band.
Satin back.
Satin band. The band.
The band satin. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
brilliant
yeah,
collection.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's very elegant. It's a lady's watch. Satin band. It also you can also get an alligator band, but it's fully invisible satin.
The alligator band.
Yeah, you don't see any metal. You see satin band and all stones, and the turbine.
All right, all right. So in 2013, I think Cristiano Ronaldo was with you back in 2013 also, right?
Was the face of the brand for a year back in the days, and in 2013, I'm friends with him already. It's like 17 years, but in 2013 he was
Yes.
the face of the brand. But now we have a deal, we have a contract with them that we are making watches together. So it's Jacob & Co and CR7 partnership, and that's what we
The
presented.
CR7 watches.
And that's what
the
we
CR7
launched.
watches we are waiting for.
Exactly, that's what we
Yeah.
launched last week, the partnership, and we already showing the first collection together.
Okay, one thing I wanted to mention here is that back in 2013, when Cristiano Ronaldo was there, he's back again with you. But back in 2013, one thing great that happened is that me as a fanboy of Jacob & Co, and me a person who likes watches and who likes football, when you hire a huge celebrity, it's always that, okay, this celebrity is wearing a Jacob & Co. But when I saw Cristiano Ronaldo wearing the 5 time zones, the full diamond one,
Yeah.
I think the watch gave him something as well. It characterized Cristiano Ronaldo as well. That's the angle that I thought. It was not just Cristiano Ronaldo was wearing a 5 time zone, but Jacob and Co's 5 time, it was so beautiful that it told a lot about Ronaldo himself. That was very, very, what you say, beautiful in a way that it was not just a superstar wearing any watch, but that watch made the superstar look different as well.
Yes, it did. Yeah, he loved the 5 time zone collection from day one. He even the how I met him first time is when he was buying actually 5 time zone watches for his sisters and mother at the time, years ago, like 17 years ago. So yeah, he loved the brand from the day one, and he was wearing it as well. So yeah, and he still has his 5 time zone. He has the H24 that's fully diamond, and he loves the brand, and he's creating together with me, and we're gonna continue this relationship for a long time.
No, I really wish the relationship continues. So, Jacob, what do you think about the future of the markets? Future of the markets for your watches. I think you make just 1,000 watches a year, I think?
No, we make more than that. We make approximately
You make more than that
2,000
now?
or 2,500, something like that. 2,000 to 2,500 watches a year.
2,000 to 2,500
Yeah, because
watches.
we want to keep quality. You know, most of the watches are high end, they're very expensive. So the future market looks great to me. I mean, I don't know how the rest of the market doing right now, but because we're always creating, we have a high demand for our watches from every country in the world. So we have distribution with most of the world, and we have great demand. We actually can keep enough in stock. Some of the models, yeah. So.
Brilliant. So, one last question, and then I think we will take a leave and we'll let you be. I'm sure you're a very busy man. Just one word: save the world.
Save the world?
The watch, I read somewhere you wanted to make a watch that has the whole world in it.
Yes, it's coming out soon. Save the world. That's right.
It's coming out soon?
Yes, soon.
Okay, I'm really, really waiting for that one because that's even one of your ideas that just popped in your head and you wanted the whole world in a watch, right?
Yes. It's going to be dual time zone,
And
it's going to be,
okay.
the name will be Save the World. Because we want to save the
Save the world, save the world. That's why I wanted to ask you, save the world, does it ring a bell?
Well, I want to keep reminding people that they have to save the world. You know, we all have to work together on this.
Today you're a global brand, and I want to congratulate on that. How do you feel when you see people wearing, when you step into a restaurant or a club maybe, or you've gone to see some opera and you see someone wearing a Jacob & Co?
Makes me feel great. I mean, it's amazing that people appreciate it and they wear it and they love it. It makes me feel great. This is my success. This is my pleasure.
This is your success and you've worked hard on it, and I'm really, really, really happy and thankful that you granted us this interview, you granted us your time, and thank you so much, Mr. Jacob, for giving your time to us, for answering our little questions that we had. We are here very excited and we would love to share more with you in the coming future. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir, we will do. And hopefully one day I will come and visit Pakistan.
Oh my God, we are waiting. Please do, please do.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice to meet you.